This week on Transition Radio Television, we have Shelbe Chang,
the producer and promoter of LGBT love stories, as well as our Transgender Highway clip,
Transition Video of the Week,
and much, much more, plus our parody that you don't want to miss.
Yes.
Transition Radio TV, brought to you by thebreastformstore.com. They have everything you could possibly need for your cross-dressing and transgender needs. Visit their website at www.thebreastformstore.com and tell them Transition Radio sent you.
The following ingredients include a look behind the scenes. Cook uncovered until hot. Add grooves to taste.
I would like, if I may, to take you on a strange journey.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl.
The accident was over a year ago. A second woman has been elected president. A 12th planet has been named in the solar system. The last wild polar bear has died. I slept through it all. I was here for my waking. He called it a beginning. He said it was good. I think he may have thought that anything I did was good.
Welcome to Transition Radio, live from Milton Manors, Florida. With your host, Mark Angelo Cummings.
And your hostess, Jessica Lincoln.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Transition Radio TV, live from Silver City, New Mexico, the land of enchantment.
Yes.
Great weather.
Beautiful weather.
Yes, and beautiful people.
Yes,
It's
awesome
just
people.
an amazing place to be. I highly recommend it. Actually, I lived here in 2008 and missed it so much that we decided to land here for a while, so we're enjoying it.
So here's where we are.
Yes, here's where we are. Guys, if you want to join us tonight, you could join us on chat, and if you go to our website, www.transitionradio.net, and click on TV and chat, you'll be able to join the chat room, or you could call us at 412-567-6788, and you could join in the fun conversation, ask questions, give us your comments, anything you like. Well, tonight we have Shelbe Chang. She's born in Taipei, Taiwan, and arriving in the U.S. as a bright-eyed 12-year-old. Shelbe dreamed of becoming an entertainment multi-hyphenate. She auditioned for TVB Hong Kong New Talent Singing Contest and studied communication arts, film, TV, and photography in college, all of which led to a stint at Chinese TV network.
She then expanded her talents into acting and modeling, hosting, writing, and now filmmaking. She's so grateful for the opportunities to pursue her dreams. Heavily involved with the transgender community, she continues to use her many talents to empower transgender voices and raise awareness on transgender lives.
Promoting LGBT love stories as well as producing it, an anthology feature film that will honestly explore the ups and downs and intricacies of love and romance within the LGBT community. A drama that will make you laugh, and a comedy that will bring tears to your eyes. It's a film that will prove no matter what community you belong to, life and love are always confusing.
What's your name, sir? Chris. Chris? You know what you can do? You know what you can do? You can do what you want with my body. See, I can sing too, bitch.
You disgust me. I want you to get out of the house now. Get out.
Shit.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
shit.
who is she? You said you were single.
Jennifer, this is not what you think.
Don't you touch me.
your cue tonight. Twice.
What? I missed my cue?
See, this is why I broke up with you, Thomas. Your jealousy.
Are you kidding me? Don't get it twisted. You didn't break up with me. I broke up with you.
Poor Jen. If I were a boy, would you love me now?
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Your boyfriend's a jerk.
Do you feel conflicted?
In what way?
You tell me.
Why should I feel conflicted?
I'm not saying you should. I just asked if you did.
It's very dangerous out there. I stay at different motels, sleep with different men every night. I lost everything. My family, my friends, my child.
Please welcome to our show the lovely, talented Shelbe Chang. Hi, Shelbe.
Welcome to
Hello.
our
Hello.
show.
How are you?
It's a pleasure
I'm
to have
good.
you
How
on
are
the
you?
show. It appears to be such an amazing story, and 4 different
Thank
stories
you.
in one. And,
Yes.
It's. I don't think that it's ever been actually done.
No.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah,
that
I'm
incorporates.
a big. What?
It incorporates the entire LGBT.
Yeah, because I'm actually a big fan of anthology films, and I watch a lot. Growing up from Asian cinema and also U.S. cinemas, and I think one day my idea just flash out and hey, just an anthology film with our community. So that's how those ideas come about.
Totally awesome. Tell us about your dreams when you were young, and have these dreams materialized for you?
I always have a dream to be involved in the entertainment, and of course, when I was younger, I want to be an actor, be a singer, and at some point, I want to be a dancer too. But so I choose to study film in college, TV film, and like 20 years ago. So it takes me 20 years to kind of make my dream come true, try to kind of like achieve my dream come true. So, and I think right now I have my dream got bigger because I'm not just making a film, but it's making a film that has meaning in it and has help people and sending positive message to the general public. So I think I achieved my dream bigger than what I thought 20 years ago.
Awesome. Is there anything that like inspired you as far as to want to be in entertainment or acting or anything of that nature?
Yeah, Ang Lee is my idol for director. I also like Jackie Chan. He inspired me as well when I watch all his film growing up, and the reason why is Jackie Chan can do acting, can direct, can produce, and also do his own stunts. So that's pretty much kind of like the film that we are working on right now is kind of I produce, I act, and I roll and I direct as well. So
That's great. I love Jackie Chan. He's
Yes.
amazing. Rush Hour
Yeah,
was one
yeah.
of my favorite movies.
And it's important to be able to do it all, because that way you make sure that everything goes smoothly, you know.
Yeah. Somehow you have some control. You know, a lot of time that you maybe hand your project, your idea to maybe a director, another director, or another producer, and they might not do the way that you want or you imagine. So, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the best way. Do it all that way. You know you're going to get exactly what you want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let me
yes.
let me ask you, how did you get involved
Mhm.
with the trans community? And have you found that there's a major disconnect amongst our community?
I actually started going to the transgender clubbing about 3 years ago now. And when I first started, of course, I don't know a lot of people, and slowly I, make a lot of friends. And about also 3 years ago, I started a group. It's called SoCal T-Girl Fun Events Group. And basically, this group is all about going shows, dinners, movies, beach, barbecue. So it's kind of like because I put myself in the experience that at first when I tried to come out, and I was afraid to go to places, and I'm sure like probably I'm sure there's a lot of girls like this way in the beginning. So that's why I start off this group, and just to have them go everywhere, movies, dinner, just like everybody, no difference.
Awesome.
And have you found that there is a disconnect recently in our community? Have you found
Well, I'm blessed. I'm lucky. The people that I met, they are very nice. Everybody's nice, everybody's friendly. And however, but if we look at the GG community as a whole, I know there's a lot of improvement we can improve, and there's a lot of things that we can be done to make a better community. Yeah.
in your film, are there transgender characters that bring forth a positive message of self-acceptance?
Yeah.
Is there like one particular character, or is there several characters?
Yeah, well, my character, her name is Alex. She's a transgender working girl in the beginning of the film. And the story has three phases. First one is struggling, second is surviving, and third one is succeed. So I want to show the audience, especially the general public, I want to show from the A point to the Z point. So that's why we put the street working girl in the beginning of the film. And I know, some people comment it's stereotyping, but I wish that you don't make your conclusion or assumption so early. You should watch the film, and after you watch it, I'm sure you will change your comment on the film.
Exactly. Well, technically it's not stereotyping when it's a known fact that majority of the trans community, there's a lot of girls that are sex workers in the trans community, or that have done it in the past. So it's a known fact, and it's something that everybody knows that we've been involved with. So it's not technically a stereotype.
And there's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, that is part of what
you have to do. What you have to do to survive.
Exactly.
And once you decide to transgender, you risk losing your career. Once you decide to transition, you end up risking the possibilities of losing your career, your job, everything else. And what are you left with? How are you going to put food in your stomach? How are you going to put a roof over your head? Well, you know, if you have the ability, then, you have no choice but to go down that avenue. And it's unfortunate, but it happens to a lot of us in the trans community.
Yes, yes. And another point that I'm put a storyline like this is as a they probably know there's a sex workers and street workers, but they probably don't know the reason behind it. Why why are we doing this? Or maybe it's not our choice to to become one. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why I'm putting that part in the storyline to send that message out to the general public or the audience.
Awesome. I think it's a
Yeah.
great idea because it is a big part
Thank
of
you.
what some of what a lot of us go through or have been through. So I think
Right,
this
right.
tells a good story.
Mhm.
So tell us a little bit about LGBT love stories and how did the project come about?
Um, it's like I said, it's an anthology film, and it's breaking into four-story lesbian, gay, and transgender. And ideally, we have four writers on this film. It's gonna have four director on this film, and each segment has its own story and sends out its own message. Um, the gay segment, it's basically a gay ex couple, and they are a drag performance. But the conflict is, even though they broke up, they still have to perform together. So that's the conflict of the story, and they bring this story. It's gonna bring a comedy, and throughout the entire film, and lesbian segment is two young college girl roommates. One is straight and one is lesbian, and the lesbian girl is kind of high the love interest towards this roommate of hers, and the reason being is she's not too sure if she her roommate will accept that kind of relationship, and she doesn't want to lose the friendship, so she's hiding in the beginning of the story. Okay, and bisexual is about a wealthy successful businessman, and he has wife and kids, but everything seems so happy, and but there's only one thing that's confusing him is sexuality. So he's seeking professional help. So that's basically the start point of the story. And lastly is transgender, which and like I said, she's a working girl, and she goes through struggling, surviving, and then succeeds. And her life changes when she met the bisexual character. His name is Jack. So the story's kind of like a little bit of Pretty Woman and a little bit of Leaving Las Vegas on that part. Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you that outfit that you had on in that shot. Bring that shot back up, Joe.
Yeah.
That outfit was extremely hot on you.
Very hot.
Thank you. We shot that around February, and it's freaking cold. so I have to act like normal, but I was like shaking like crazy.
Shivering. So, did you write the script, if I'm not mistaken, as well, or?
Yeah, I wrote the transgender segment. Yeah, for four director, four writers. So each writer writes its own segment. Yeah.
And I also know that you have an account up to be able to receive funds to help the film.
Yes, we currently are in the funding stage. You can visit us Indiegogo. I don't know if you can see this.
Bring it a little higher up.
Can you see it?
It's a little blurry, but okay. Yeah, now we can see it.
Yeah.
I think on our website we have a link to that.
Yeah.
So if people visit our website on your page, they'll be able to go directly there to help you guys out.
And any amount, it helps no matter what. And then we also have reward perks. So you put $10, $40, you get something back. And then plus, besides that, you when we finish the film, you get to enjoy it. And so please support us.
Absolutely. And let me ask you, for a film such as what you're doing, what does it take to, from like start to finish, and usually how long does it take roughly?
Actually, we want to do the best quality as we can, and actually, it's our think the completion of the film maybe towards the end of this year or early next year. So we are planning to start filming after 4th of July. Yeah. So it might takes about 2 months for filming, and then we pose, and so post takes a lot sometimes. So
It seems like a lot of work.
Yeah. And how has the
Yeah.
community has the community been supportive of this project, the transgender community, or
Yes, they are. They are.
they have?
Yeah, they're very supported, and a lot of people give me a very good feedbacks, and I'm very happy and I'm very blessed, and I feel that it's not just making my own dream come true, but our entire team cast crew's dream come true. And I need to also mention we have mix of LGBT community cast and crew, and we even have straight actors are supportive of the community, so they also in the cast. And I think that brings my meaning towards this project, because we're using real people to play the characters, and so
That's important, definitely.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's, to me, it's a beautiful thing when you could have every member of the LGBT as well as the allies come together to create a beautiful project that's going to open hearts and minds. And as a community, that's what we need to focus on, ways that we could come together, bring ourselves up instead of bringing ourselves down.
Right. And also, there's a lot of article or rumors saying that the gay or lesbian doesn't want to be associated with the transgender, and I believe this project will prove that. Yeah. And I'm happy and grateful with gay actors or lesbian actors. Yeah.
Awesome.
So what are you hoping to accomplish with this great film? When you created this film, what was your goal in mind?
Our goal is, when the film is complete, we're gonna tour the film worldwide, and of course we're gonna focus on the LGBT film festivals and plus the mainstreams, and hopefully we can get on Netflix on demand, and maybe DVD and Blu-ray. So we will try to go as far as we can on this project.
I'm a big believer. Think it and it will happen. Believe it and you will make it come true.
Yeah.
You follow your heart and you can't go wrong.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You.
So we have another little clip here that we're going to share.
Okay.
I think it's a good thing to be part of change.
Because we shouldn't have to walk around and say, that's a gay man, or that's a yellow man, or that's a man, that's a woman, that's a person.
That love exists everywhere. Nothing different between different races, different genders, different countries.
The lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender community is so misunderstood.
Yeah, and it's really important for us to have this representation.
I haven't seen one like this on Logo or anywhere, really.
Like growing up, I watched a lot of anthology films. I just had this idea of anthology films. And one day I just hit me. I just realized, why don't I do an anthology film with our community, LGBT, 4 stories. Towards the end of 2013 to beginning of 2014, the more ideas just keep flashing out. I tell myself, I gotta do something about it. I cannot just keep hiding this idea. So I decided to start to make this film.
Camera speeding.
Action.
Oh my God, who
that what you think? I'm so sorry.
Don't touch me!
Jennifer.
I know, like, the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender community itself will overcome. It will. And I do not want to be one of those people at 50 years old who was holding it back. I just think that we all need to get involved, and love is love.
And it's very exciting to do something about that community. And very proud to be in this kind of project because of that mostly.
And just the glimpse of the script that I was able to see beforehand was really inspiring and touching, and I knew immediately that it was something that I wanted to be a part of.
I was really interested in this project from the first moment that I saw it posted. I love that it's telling like all these different stories across the spectrum of the LGBT community. I feel like these are stories that need to be told, and people need to see more of them in the cinema, you know?
It's kind of hit home for me because Peel Entertainment always strives for LGBT kind of content because it creates a sense of unity, and especially in filmmaking, that's very important to include because it's just, you know, how the world is changing, and it's just a positive, you know, force. And it's great for us filmmakers to kind of create content to cater to everyone.
If you're a member of the LGBT community, or you know anybody is, or care about anybody is, if you've ever been to a movie that has that type of theme and you thought, this is great, but it could be so much better. It could be so... If you're just frustrated because the production value is not there, because the quality is not there, because they didn't take the time and put the effort into it to making it a really great story, this is your opportunity to be a part of something that works towards that end.
What do you think I mean? Do you feel conflicted?
In what way?
You tell me.
Why should I feel conflicted?
First of all, I really like the script, the quality of the writing, and exploring real stories between people, real love stories, and you know, what happens in real life, what comes up, the human attractions to different directions, and dealing with that is very intriguing, exciting.
The subject matter.
Yeah, it's definitely, I like what I heard in the beginning to break down the barriers of color, of race. Right. I think as human beings, we tend to want to hold to our story, our suffering, our inequality that we think that we have, when in reality, we're all one. And it's so important to not want to separate ourselves. I know we get a lot of slack from that, but it's important to unite and forget that we have different colors. If we just saw each other as one species, I think this world would be such a better place.
Well, isn't the pride flag filled with many different colors?
Exactly, and that's the whole concept behind it. But there are individuals that just want to fragment themselves and create subgroups within groups, which is not really helping the community at all.
Right.
Exactly.
I agree.
So Shelby, you mentioned in your bio that love and life are always confusing. Can you elaborate on this a little bit?
Yeah, well, in general, life is about, you know, opportunity, and sometimes at some point you have to make decision of going left or going right, and so life is about, you know, choosing, make decisions. And when it comes to love, especially with LGBT community, and sometimes it gets a little confusing because you know, you're not too sure if you, let's say if you're gay and then you first time guy and you're not too sure if this is what you want, and then you might struggle a little bit, and you know that gets confusing because I talked to a few gay people in the community, in the gay community, and you know they're afraid to come out. You know, people nowadays might think, okay, if you're gay, it's very easy for you to come out, but actually there's still people that are not sure about coming out, or not sure if they should go for be who they really are, you know. So that's the the part that we were talking about, the confusing between your life and love. Yeah, and that's gonna show in the film as well. Yeah,
That's awesome. And like you brought up a very good point that, you know, I mean, I feel personally that from the people that I've talked to within the LGBT community as a whole, that everybody in the LGBT community, we all are, it's amazing how similar all our stories are about the fear of coming out, the fear of being rejected, the fear, the fear. And a lot of us, you know, I think what's happening is now, instead of focusing on the commonalities that we do have with the LGBT community as a whole, that the common factors that we share, I think that, you know, people are starting to look at the differences as opposed to the commonalities, and I think, you know, that's causing a lot of conflict because, oh, this is why I'm different than you, or this is why we're not the same, you know, and in reality we go through a lot of the same things, and it just, it's a little
I think the conflict is because a lot of time, like, you know, maybe people don't take their time or effort to understand you know, between the two communities, and that might cause conflict, cause misunderstanding. But I'm all about, you know, supporting love and peace. So if everybody can just maybe step back, or maybe, you know, sit down and try to understand each other, and I think that will be, you know, the world will be better. The whole community as a whole will be better. Yeah.
I think what's happening now is that because we have made such advancements, because we have, compared to 30, 40 years ago, where everybody had to be in the closet. Now, people don't have to be so much in the closet. So now they don't have to worry about these things. So they find it a way of arguing, of finding their differences instead of uniting as a community. Because now there's no longer that, there's still fear, but not as much as there was before. And what am I saying is, fear and love cannot be in the same room. You either love or you fear. So I think if the community focuses on love, self-love, self-acceptance, and not worry so much about fitting in and wanting to be part of the norm, I think that pride that we have so much struggle to bring forth, that's why the pride flag will actually unite us more instead of dividing us. If that made any sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. I agree.
Which I thought was funny too, because a friend of mine on Facebook posted a thing with a bunch of different flags. A pride flag, a trans flag, a bi flag, a lesbian flag, a gay flag, you know, a heterosexual flag. It's like, okay, I thought there was only one flag.
The rainbow flag, which denotes all the different colors in our community, the different flavors, not even color, the different flavors and the different...
the colors are so bright because it's all about pride, and pride and joy is from the light and not the dark. So, you know.
And I think that's probably what's missing in the T community, is that pride. I think that's why the L and the G and the B have made such great games, because they unite. They're proud of being who they are. The T, not to say that everyone's not proud. There are a lot of us that are very proud to be transgender, but I think a lot of in the community are not. And I think that's what's creating that little
trying to find ways to
mismatch.
Separate themselves from the whole trans.
My own opinion is because transgender has you know, different stage of transitioning, and I know, like, we're not so united as other community, but I personally think no matter what stage transitioning you're in, we should, you know, if you're, let's say if you're full-time, and then some people that are still part-time, and they try to figure themselves out and try to make that transition, I think the full-time people should not, you know, discriminate them or anything. They should step up and then maybe give them advice and help them out. Because I know some group of people, they're not like that. You know, they think they're maybe, oh, I'm full-time girl, so I don't want to deal with you or something. So I think that's the part that's missing right now.
Yeah. And
I agree.
Exactly, and that's what creates a problem, because we have this holier than thou attitude. Well, I'm better than you because I pass better and I look better, and it's like, you know what? Do you remember when you first started? When you started cross-dressing? When you were afraid to go out? When the bathroom was such a fearful issue? You can't forget where you came from, and you can't say, "Well, now I'm here, so heck with everybody else."
I look at pictures of me back when I started transition, before transition, and then when I started transition, like within the first, 2 months of hormones, and then a year after, and I'm like, wow, back then I thought, wow, I look pretty good. Now I look and I'm like, oh my God, what was I thinking?
But it's an evolution, like a caterpillar goes to become a butterfly.
Exactly.
But you can never forget that you were a caterpillar. You can never forget who you were. Because I believe we're here for a reason. I believe our life is not just, okay, I'm going to change gender and that's it, forget everything else. There's a journey based on this. There's something wonderful behind all this. And I think many in the T community are missing that. They're looking at the materialistic realm of it, and they're not looking at the spiritual realm.
Right. Materialistic, physical, and vanity.
Vanity. And there's more to us than vanity. There's more to us than a gender box. I believe, anyway. What are your thoughts on that?
Hello?
What are your thoughts on that? Do you believe that this is more than just clicking a gender box? That there's something spiritual?
It's there's a lot more. Because in our society today, it's just not like a gender box, and everywhere we go, and for my own experience, sometimes I go out and sometimes they say, oh, you're a man. I say, no, I'm a transgender woman. So it's just a checkbox on the form, and then and then in general, the female and male, they all has a disadvantage and advantage. So it's funny, sometimes I get more advantage as a female. Sometimes. So there's a lot of things, a lot of I would say very conflict things going on in our society about genders. Yeah,
but I believe the transgender individual, and as well as the members of the LGBT, are here to help society evolve, to break away from the molds, to realize that there's more to life than gender. There's more to life than being placed in a box. There's an evolution of our species that's taking place.
To realize that, there is a such thing as change, that there is an evolution within everybody in their lifetime. Every single person has gone through a midlife crisis and didn't know who, what, where, and they were, and who, what, where they wanted to be, and who they wanted. So, it's called a midlife crisis for a reason. And, I think that that's a good example of, showing that the world is more evolving. It's ever evolving, excuse me.
Yeah. Definitely. So let me ask you, any final words or messages you would like to convey to our viewers?
I would like to the audience to support our project, and I want to give a shout out to two of our sponsors. One is Jameson's Tigger Nights, and the other one is Executive Suite in Long Beach. They're gonna sponsorship the shooting location for the club scenes. We really want to make this project comes to life, and all the team members, all the crew, and all the cast, we are all talented people. We might be new, but we have passion, we are hardworking, and so we want to show you some good movies, not just entertaining, but sending out positive message for our community, LGBT. Yeah.
Definitely. Awesome. Well, keep up the good work. I see this movie really getting far. What was that movie that had like 4 stories? It was
I can't remember. I was trying to think of it earlier because I was going to mention
which was
that.
A very, very...
It's kind of got the similar
I can't...
twinge to it.
I can't remember the name of the film, but it had different stories, And it was very, I mean, it just captured you dramatically. And
they all intertwined
Yeah.
and all connected. It was
Yeah.
like 6 different paths that all connected into one. And
I can't
that's
remember the
kind of
name of the
same
film.
concept.
but
Neither can
yeah.
I. That's off the top of my head.
But definitely lots of luck, and we definitely
Thank you.
hope that our viewers feel compelled to chip in and help the project along, because it's a project that's going to help a lot of people.
I agree.
Thank you.
Bring us together, this fragmented
Together,
stage that we're in right now. So, anything else? Any shout out to anybody else? Anything else you would like to add before we go?
Of course, I want to shout out to all the cast and crew, because we done a trailer already. Because my idea is to use the trailer as a presentation and to show that we are really serious about this film. So all your support is not gonna go to waste. I guarantee you. And so everybody works hard on this project. I'm very, very grateful and appreciate it. And thank you. So we'll continue working on this project. This is just the beginning, so this is our first film. So after this, we will continue do second, third, and more. Yeah.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Thank you so much for being part of our show and our Transition Radio family, TV family.
Thank you for inviting me.
Lots of luck, and please, everyone, support them.
Yes.
It's important that the community support everyone, and we all have our projects and we do it out of love, but unfortunately things do cost money, yes, definitely, and things need monetary support to be able to go forth.
Exactly.
Anyway, we're going to take a quick break to announce our other sponsor. Also, I want to
Shelby, we love you.
Yeah, thank you, Shelby. I want to have you guys please go ahead and visit our website, transitionradio.net, and support our advertiser. We got Katie Leon, who is an author, an amazing author. She has a bunch of different books, and she's just a powerhouse of an author. So check out our books by going to our website and clicking on the link there on the little banner. So we're going to take a break, as I said, to announce our other sponsor, Dr. Mandirosian, and we'll be right back with the clips from Transgender Highway
and the transition video of the week. So
stay
tuned.
Dr. Vartan Mandirosian is a facial feminization surgeon in Jupiter, Florida. He did a fellowship in facial plastic and reconstructive surgery with one of the fathers of facial feminization surgery. He has also completed an extensive training in FFS for the past 6 years, working in close contact with his mentor. Dr. Mandirosian performs surgeries in his office in a fully licensed operating room or in the local hospital with highly trained and reliable staff. Give him a call today at 561-624-0900. That's 561-624-0900. Dr. Mandirosian is highly qualified and understands our needs.
The Delta Foundation of Pittsburgh is pleased to announce our 2014 Pride in the Street headliner is the Queen of Funk, Chaka Khan. Pride in the Street with Chaka Khan, Saturday, June 14th, Liberty Avenue between 9th and 10th Street. For tickets, visit www.deltafoundation.us/tickets.
little tune there. That's Jessica and I. Our group is called Transcend. You could either go on our website, on our storefront, and go ahead and download the music for a price, of course. We are trying to get our music out there, and we've had a lot of good feedback. People really like our stuff. And
yeah, actually, there was a woman that said her 3-year-old son loved the song.
Yeah, that every time she watches the episodes, and her 3-year-old son just loves that On the Run theme song that we wrote for the actual Transgender Highway. But yeah, you know, many can't even imagine the amount of land we have here in the U.S. They stick us in these concrete jungles, trapped and stuck up like a Lego set. The rat race erases every sense of humanity we have left. I can't turn this thing here. Working to pay bills and pay for things we really don't need.
There's nothing like the open road, Mother Nature, and all it has to offer. Check out this clip from our journey on Transgender Highway.
Cross City, Florida, heading towards Georgia. Wobbly wobbly.
Wobbly wobbly.
Woo! Major wobbly. That's an old house there.
Yeah, there's a lot of those around here.
Very talkative little GPS there.
Yeah, I know, right?
Last minute filming across City, Florida, leaving Southern Comfort.
Right turn on West 19 North US 19.
Georgia, and it's my first time driving in the rain. Nasty weather ahead. So, we shall see.
Leave it to the east side of the United States of America to always be raining. Rain, rain, rain. I can't wait till we head to the southwest where it's nice and dry, not humid, and not as much rain, if at all. So anyway, guys, we're 100 and something miles into the journey of Georgia. 155. So, yeah. All right. Let's go this way. Bad weather ahead. Some thunderstorms coming up. So, here we go. It's, I mean, looking back, I mean, we've been to, it seems like we've been doing this forever now.
Yeah.
Just so many different, but...
To see the remainder of the episode, please visit transgenderhighway.blogspot.com. Again, that's transgenderhighway.blogspot.com.
Yes. Well, we hide in our skin, pretend and do so many things to fit in or fit out. Monsters in our heads, silencing them instead can lead to death of spirit. But death, albeit, is not the answer or solution to deal with these institutions we call life.
And now for the transition video of the week with Christina Ash.
Remember to send us your transition video to transitionradioshow@gmail.com. We look forward to sharing it and watching your amazing transformation. Next week, we have, let me see if I can pronounce the name correctly here, because I always botch everything up. Heklina. She is the owner of Tranny Shack and has been around forever.
2 decades.
2 decades.
In San Francisco.
Yes, and now with this whole hoopla about using that word, there is business decisions that she has to make, and we want to hear her point of view, and we want to share our point of view, and we want you all to call in and share your point of view on the show. I think it'll be an amazing show.
Yes.
We have some great guests coming up.
Yes, we do.
In the next weeks.
Our parody that's going to be coming up here in a minute that we're going to be playing is Will and Belly, and we are going to be interviewing Will and Belly on our show.
Yes, July 10th.
July 10th.
To be exact.
Who was actually on Nip Tuck for 5 episodes and had 25 other spots on different shows.
Yes.
So here we go with the parody of the week. We love you.
Wait. We want to thank everyone. Our sponsor, Joe, Gay Live Television, our
Shelbe,
guest, and all of you for watching and supporting us. We love you, but remember to always love yourselves too. Mwah. Good night.
Now for the parody of the week.
All we wanna score is chicken fried. Oh, someday somebody's gonna make you wanna gobble up a waffle fry. But no, don't you know Chick-fil-A say you make the baby Jesus cry. To the groove, get for pay, even Dyke say yay. So chow down at Chick-fil-A. Chow down at Chick-fil-A, even if you're gay. Chow down at Chick-fil-A. Have it your way. BK, McD, Subway, all taste the same. You're tired of eating meat that just went moo. Taco Tuesday makes your butt spew. So please don't sue us for libel. We just want a little meat without your Bible. Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna gobble up a waffle fry. But no, don't you know Chick-fil-A say you make the baby Jesus cry. To the groove, get for pay, even Dyke say yay. So chow down at Chick-fil-A. Chow down at Chick-fil-A, even if you're gay. Chow down at Chick-fil-A. Come down to Chick-fil-A. It don't matter if you're gay. I said no mayonnaise. Fuck. Spicy fried chicken may burn, whole out stingray for days, but that chicken's worth the pain.
I've seen a rainbow, and on the other side there was a bucket of Polynesian sauce for me to dip my nuggets in. Why is it because I live my life so gay? I should not eat Chick-fil-A, I'm gonna eat it anyway. They say his promise is true, but what if you are a Jew? They need a kosher meal too, to bring their life to a new. Clothes on Sundays, it is awful, now there's tears in my eyes, no more waffle boys. My only bleeding hope is for the facts I can't cope with the fact that they hate gays, but their food is so dope. The chicken's a blame, like shooting cane into your own vein. What a shame you don't enjoy the chicken for but blame. You'll get visited, but to eat there is delisted when I've got an appetite. I ain't got no pride. We queens are bottomless piss, forever in the drive-thru. Honey mustard on my tits, I'ma be enough for you.
Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna gobble up a waffle fry. But no, don't you know Chick-fil-A say you make the baby Jesus cry. To the groove, gay for pay, even Dyke say yay. So chow down at Chick-fil-A. Chicken chow down. Chicken chow down.
I'll eat up all this shit. That's mine, that's mine.
Chicken chow down, baby.
I don't wanna pass that sauce, girl.
Put it in your mouth.